Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'll talk about the placeholders in EDS. So basically, in every website, there's few uh, strings or literals that are used extensively, and uh, uh, and it can be used in case of like multilingual site. The same string or key can be used on multiple sites. So it's better to manage these strings, literals, or you can say keys in one central place, and that is called placeholders in EDS. So it's like similar to I18N in AEM, where you have like this I18 dictionary where you have like some keys and there will be text for different language. So it's kind of similar, not exactly same but similar. So how we do that in EDS? Basically, we need to create a sheet called placeholder. So I have created this placeholder sheet at the root, and then in case you have like a different site, you can create at the site level also. I'll show all the scenario. So let's just first see this particular sheet. So I just had it needs the name must be placeholders, or it can be different also. It's just you need to change your one script, out of box script, which basically load this and that code, but it should be placeholder if you don't want to make any changes in that code. And it should have two columns, keys and text. So key is your key, and this is the value, whatever the value that you want to provide. Okay. So for timing, I've just added one key because I just wanted to make you understand the concept. Number of key doesn't matter. If it is working for one, it will work for other as well. So just for example purpose, I just added one key here, which is called description, and also how I'm using it. So as I mentioned, uh, uh, this is at the root level, and if you want to create a suppose a multi-language site, right, or multilingual site, you can easily do that in EDS. Like you can create a, language uh, level folder, and then like I have created here ENUS, and then I just added one page, index page, that will be like a kind of home page for ENUS. And if you see, I've added a placeholder file here as well. So I'll explain how you can do that. So either you can manage at the root level, and you can manage at the language, like you can have a separate placeholder sheet for each language or each site, you can say. So here I am using the same key, it's just the text is little bit different, like it is having extra keep traveling. And similarly, for German site, I have a in German also I have one page here, okay, for the demonstration purpose. And I have a similar sheet here, and it's the same key, and description is in German. Okay, so how basically we will use it? I have created a custom block card with the name of cards mini. So it's like similar to card only. It just it has few additional code to fetch the placeholder and then use it. So I'll explain what I have done. Okay. So let's see the authoring of our page. So for example, if I go here, so we just have one hero image, and then we have some text here, and then I've added cards mini block. As we know, we need to add as a table. Then first row basically identify the block name, and here I added some images and some text, or you can say heading. Description basically I'll be fetching it from the our placeholder file, and dynamically render it basically through block on the pages. And at the bottom, to identify like different language site, what we are doing, we are adding one extra metadata here called locale. So for English language side, it is en, and for French page, it is de. I have added directly at the page level, but as I explained in the previous tutorial, you can, if you don't remember, you can go and watch my metadata tutorial where I mentioned like shown different techniques, like you can add at the page level, or you can add at the site level or global level also using this global sheet, which is present here, metadata. Okay, but page level has higher priority. Like first priority will be given to the page level metadata block. Okay. And let me show you the changes that I made in the code. So this is the uh, block, and it's similar to card as I mentioned. If you see, so I did not make a lot of changes. I just what I did, I'm fetching this you can say functions, fetch placeholder and get metadata from this am.js. It is present here. If you see, fetch placeholders and get metadata, it's also present here. So you can easily get this. So I'm not made any changes till now here. And in fetch placeholder, if you see, it is basically I have made a few changes here, but originally it was just basically uh, reading it from this placeholders file from the root. Okay, but I made some changes here. So I kept the file name same. If you suppose you want to use different name, you have to change, come and then change here that name. Then what I am doing, uh, basically I'm fetching the locale. If I show you this page, okay, this is basically my local setup server is running so that I can show changes in real time. That's why I have kept my local servers on. And if I show you the view pages, this is the locale. Okay, so I'm trying to read this metadata, and there's then I'm calling this fetch placeholder function. Okay, and what happens if you don't uh, pass any parameter or locale here? It will basically look into the root folder. If you see here, if this prefix, right, prefix uh, is default means this is default. If we don't have anything, then read it from the uh, root folder. If we provided any prefix like we provided locale, then basically append that and read it from that particular locale. So for example, in this case, I am not passing anything. It should read it from the root folder, root placeholder spreadsheet. And after reading it, I'm just getting the value of that particular key, and then I'm uh, I'm appending it uh, here in the div. If it is so cards has two component, two column. One is for image, another one is the for text. So this is basically for picture. It is they are adding separate class, and if it is not picture, then we are adding some class. So this is out of box code. I have added this code where like I'm creating an element and then I'm adding the description in that element and then appending it to div. So that's all the changes I made. So if you see here, it is working and it is fetching this from the our root placeholder. This is the root one, right? Uh, and if you see my English placeholder file has keep traveling. But as of now, as I'm not passing any locale here, it is fetching from the root. Now let me make some changes. Let me pass this local which I fetched here. Okay, and if I refresh this, right, even before refreshing, it was showing the change because yeah, it updated in real time. So you can see now it is reading from my English uh, placeholder files, which is present under my English site. And if I go to D, it should uh, read it from the that German placeholder file. So it is working perfectly. And if I remove this again, it should go back to the default. You can see it's showing the default now. So that's how basically you can have multiple keys and or you can say the placeholders, and then you can use it in your code. You just make few changes to basically use this library fetch placeholders to get all the placeholder values in your component, or sorry, block script, and then you can use it as per your need. And one more thing, when you are defining the keys here, if there is, suppose if it is like having two words, and if there is any space or any dash, it will be removed and it will be basically use camel case. So, so just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. Okay, so and I just created one page here, but if you want, you can create multiple pages, and or you can add additional language as well, and then create multiple pages as per your needs. So that's how you can have your multilingual site in EDS. I hope this video help. Uh, if yes, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.